Yeah. 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 To me. Yeah. Hey.
God, the Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I have news from the camp, Sir Hannes.
Speak.
Unfortunately, we couldn't avoid a skirmish.
Where's Hans? I hope he's not.
There's no need to worry, my lord. Lord Capon's alive and well. Lord Capon is busy celebrating.
So you succeeded.
Wolfen is dead, and his men routed. Captain Bernard and the others are hunting them down in the woods right now.
By God, that's excellent news. I must say, Henry, after all that's happened recently, I'm glad something finally turned out well.
So am I, sir.
And I think you deserve to be rewarded for your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass.
Young man,
Bye, son.
surely you'd like to know what plans God has for you.
Why not?
I see a maid in a red dress, the flash of fair hair, and bold
Garlic,
features. I see
onions,
twinkling
mushrooms
eyes,
and asparagus.
and here tinkling
Come right
it
up.
is.
No need to be
Katharina.
shy.
Come and get them.
Thank you.
I thank.
God be with you.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'm glad.
Take care.
Carrots and apples, pigs today to put a smile on your face.
People, come close and have a smell.
Jesus Christ be praised. Take care.
God's.
Yeah. Henry, that's your case. All the kids in all the fields.
What are you doing here?
Is there anything I can help you with, Sir Hans?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted. There is something you can do for me. You see? I'm in love.
Ah, there's a new wench at the bathhouse, is there?
Watch it, Henry. This is the love of my life we're talking about, not some wench. The face of an angel, breasts like silk pillows to dream on, and good strong hips. A regular Helen of Troy.
Troy? Isn't that near Prague? I don't know anyone from there.
Never mind, blockhead. What I'm saying is, she's a fine filly, and you can help me win her.
Sounds like fun. I'm all ears.
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
But why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Carolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Carolina, I do know her. She's a pretty girl, all right, but, well, a little below your station.
Love knows no station but the heart. And you keep your peasant eyes off her. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
No, I'm afraid I'm not.
Not up to it. Good luck, then. What is it?
I've changed my mind, Sir Hans.
How gracious. I've already told you all you need to know. See you later.
Caraway garlic and more.
Yeah!
I've got something for you. I know this is your favourite.
It is indeed. Thank you. Wouldn't you like to take a
I'd love to. Henry, do you think sometimes about how it was in Scarlet.
How do you mean?
Back then, before everything. When I was taking care of the hens at the mill, taking Sammy his lunch at the mines.
It seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
In the summer, I always took my shoes off and walked barefoot the whole way. And when it was really hot, I'd stop at the stream and stick my feet in the water for a while.
I had to make do with the tub in the yard when I was helping Pa in the forge. You know how hot it gets there in the summer? I always sneaked off if I could, even though I knew Pa would tan my hide when he came home.
I remember that. He was always looking for you all over the village, but you'd be hiding somewhere with Fritz and Matthew. Me and the other girls used to follow you secretly, but we never told your pa where you were. And when he gave up looking for you, the three of you would go off to the woods to beat each other with sticks.
Yeah, we were playing at being knights. Jesus, I used to get black and blue from it. I can still feel some of the blows that big ox Fritz landed on me.
No more playing at nights. Now you're practically a real one.
Nah, I'm no knight.
You are, though, as chivalrous as they come. You saved my life.
Well, if you want to look at it that way, then you're a knight too. After all, you saved my life.
Henry, a girl can't be a knight.
But she can save lives just as well.
Oh, who wouldn't save a little lamb like you? Time passes so quickly with you, Henry. Come and see me again sometime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problems with stomach? Buy my potions made from magical herbs plucked from the flanks of... God be with you. Good luck then.
God be with you, good sir.
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Capon?
Played and won, lad. Fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw.
I can't disagree with you there. But look...
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only...
Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, no wonder. Fine dice they was, made special, all shiny and whatnot.
Do you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. That's all I need to know.
Very well.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
You call that combat?
Yeah!
You after something? I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend? Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of... well, that's not important. I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I'm listening. Tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace. The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer. And when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
That doesn't make any sense. If one of them killed Alphonse, he'll know I'm not him.
No. They never saw him before. So whoever killed him surely took him for some passing merchant.
Are you quite sure they don't know him?
Aye. He moved in altogether different circles, among decent people. That's the very reason I asked him for help. So I reckon the best thing is for you to introduce yourself as Alphonse, have a snoop around, and come back to me when you find out anything.
Now, wouldn't it be better if you did that yourself? After all, I know nothing about this Alphonse. They'd see through me.
I'd do it if I could, lad. Only they know me, and I'm not on the best of terms with them. They'd most likely kill me on sight. Then the two of us would be dead and those bastards would get away with it.
Well, I hope I can avoid the same fate. Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant. A commoner. So dress the part. No rags or rusty iron.
And how am I supposed to recognise the killer?
Ask around. I don't reckon anyone will admit to stabbing him in his sleep, but you might pick up some clue. You could have a look around for that necklace. Now that I think of it, they stole other valuables from him too.
Silver is silver, though. I won't recognise anything. Didn't he have something unique? A signet ring or chain or...
No, not that I can... Oh yes, he did. Dice. He had a set of dice made specially in Prague. It was his pride and joy. They were red and gold, bright and shiny. Not the kind of thing you'd overlook.
What can you tell me about Alphonse, so they don't catch me out if they start asking questions?
Indeed. A few details should suffice. He was from Slani, but lived in Prague the last few years. He advised people, very well too. He helped them to deal with problems, of all kinds.
Yeah, he sounds like a man of the world, but I've never even been to Prague. I'm not sure I can fool them.
You can always change the subject. He was an ardent dice player, God forgive him. And he spent some time in Moravia on the service of Prokop of Luxembourg. But that was ages ago.
What do you know about the brigands in that camp?
Actually, they're not just ordinary bandits. It's a robber baron and his band. Sir Erhard Baron Bielowitz. Some of his vassals and maybe some commoners. They came here in the hope they'd have a better chance of keeping their heads.
Why don't you ask some of the local lords for help? I'm sure the Sasau custodian would lend you a few men.
There's nothing I'd like to see more than the lot of them strung up. Only I have a task that conflicts with that. And as for the custodian, I'm pretty sure Sir Sebastian is in league with Earhart.
What was the purpose of Sir Alphonse's negotiations? I'll need to know that.
Look, Henry, you'd best avoid that subject if at all possible. Just find the murderer for me, get your necklace, and I'll take care of the rest.
It'll be a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire purpose of his visit.
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Earhart into moving his robbing raids towards Benishov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in Pilgrims.
I see. So you work for someone in Pilgrims?
No, neither Pilgrims nor Benishov, nor Vlachin for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
My word, the whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
I'll help you. I'll have to go, though, to look for the necklace anyway, and this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'd never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind. There's something else I've no more question. Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewellery, even his boots. Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had? Or something in particular?
What do you think this is, an inn? Get the hell out of here! Hey, get up off that bed! You've no... You can't be serious, sleeping in other people's beds.
Kurva, to hell with you. You made a mistake getting on the wrong side of me.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
It looks like someone went this way with the nobleman's horse.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Would I be right in assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Bielewitz?
You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? All the way from Prague, eh?
There's someone there.
Prague, yes, quite. But I travelled via Guren, thinking it the less hazardous route, comparatively.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all sorts of rabble waiting to rob unwary folk and even kill them.
Indeed, indeed, I concur. One must be wary, well, cautious even, when travelling.
Right then, but you'll have to wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
Hey.
No matter, I shall just,
But it's easy to pass the time here. There's always a dice game going on, with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets and some old piece of jewelry.
Jewelry, you say?
That's right. Just go and see old Blaha, the fellow sitting at that table there. He can read, write, and do sums as good as any scribe, and other things, too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you. I may well do that.
Should have stayed home.
I was told I could have a game or two here until Sir Erhard has time to see me.
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment. You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? I'm Blaha, Sir Erhard's servant. I take care of things here a bit.
Including dice? It has come to my attention that there are interesting things being wagered.
True enough, we've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets, 2 necklaces, one of them's a lovely piece, a good sharp sword, and some other things, I don't remember what. The custom here is if you want to play, you've got to wager something to join.
I regret I have no valuables on my person. I thought it wiser to travel light, on account of thieves.
Well, under the circumstances, it wouldn't be polite to deprive you of a bit of entertainment while waiting. You want to play right away, or...?
Why wait? I'll play now.
No beating around the bush. That's the way. You'll play against Noggin now. He's not the brightest, and he ain't a good loser.
Can't lie sure ain't easy. Can't lie sure ain't easy. Fuck. What a shitty day. I need to scrap shit me up. Fuck,
You're a fucking cheat. Sir, I challenge you to a duel.
I won't take any accusations from you. I accept.
I just want to eat and sleep and fun.
Pay up, and I'll let you go. All right.
Camp life sure ain't easy. Look.
Have you got any special...
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just remember, we're not some bunch of dirty bandits. This is the camp of a noble... Not that I need to explain that to you.
Quite.
Well, that also means a man might take offence at something and challenge you to a duel. Always swords, and until first blood.
Ah, very well. I shall try not to give offence. Can you tell me...
What can I tell you? I can read and write a bit, and I help Sir Erhart out when he needs it. Although, I have to say, since the Baron took to robbing...
And what did he do before that?
What every landed noble does. He still had some estates and income from them, only he lost it all some years ago on account of debts. So he had to find some other livelihood.
How did you find this place?
That was my doing. I heard from a scribe about some ownership feud that ended up badly for both sides. Since then, it's been left neglected.
Oh, that's a shame. No doubt it was once a fine place.
Aye, the vagaries of fortune, eh? Times are harsh and what have you. It's always been that way and always will. I wonder how many burned out, abandoned ruins will be left when Sigismund withdraws. How many folk will have no homes to return to? And how many won't be returning ever? But that's our lot in this vale of tears.
Amen to that. I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play Berta.
I just want to
He's a man, but they call him that for some reason. Damned if I know why.
Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck.
Fucking weather. Fucking tent. Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit. Weather. Fucking tent. Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit.
Filth. Stink everywhere.
Should have stayed home. I got a piss. Fucking lice. Fucking fleas. Like it's the first time you got it. You must be used to itching by now. I'll never get used to this. Try washing yourself once in a while. You wash yourself. My granddad's brother drowned bathing in a pond. I'm not taking the risk. I only wash when it's raining. You must be chasing women away with a stick. You bet. They can smell a tree, man. I'm so hungry I can eat my boots. I'm so hungry I could eat my boots. I just want to eat and sleep. Fuck. I gotta piss. I'm gonna get sucked. What else is there to do? I just want to eat and sleep and fuck. What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up. Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. I'm to rob it.
Why must he...
What's going on here anyway? It all seems a little odd.
Haven't you ever been in the camp of a merry band of robbers?
Never quite this merry, to tell the truth.
They've got their loot, and now they want some fun. Booze, dice, and women. I'm the only girl here. They're more interested in dice, anyway. And boozing. And they're no fun at all.
Well, they seem very fond of their dice, all right.
Aye. They always play the same way. Every player bets his most valuable piece of loot. And the winner takes all. It ends in a fight most times. Although it's a long time since anyone got killed over it.
I better watch my step then.
You do that, handsome. It'd be a shame to spoil that pretty face.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up. I'm so tired.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play against Maladata. He's a bit... well... you'll see for yourself.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. Stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. I'm so hungry I can eat my boots. Yeah, I'm gonna get some. What else is there to do here? Oh, I'm so gonna do.
Can I ask you?
Ask away.
You're my daughter.
I am.
Just curious. This is quite an interesting retreat you men have here.
You could put it that way. I ain't been here long though. I helped them out of a tight spot and they took me with them.
Is that right? How did that happen?
Well, I was lying in wait for this wagon, you see, because he'd been mouthing off about me, so I figured I'd take all he had for compensation. Anyway, I'm hiding there in the bushes, and I hear this wagon coming, so I jumped out to ambush him. Only it wasn't that wagoner, but some merchant. As soon as he saw me with my weapon drawn, he started screaming bloody murder, and next thing, his armed escort comes charging up and I was the one ambushed. The injustice of it.
Vexing indeed.
Aye. Anyway, they caught me and took me with them. They figured I was Sir Erhardt's spy, and they wanted me to lead them to him. Of course, I told them I didn't know what the fuck they were on about. So, while they were threatening to break me on the wheel, string me up and what have you, along comes the Baron with his merry band, and they lay into the soldiers and send them running for the hills. And ever since then, I've been riding with them.
That is quite an entertaining anecdote.
Ain't it just? If it hadn't been for me, the fellas would have run straight into a trap and it'd all be up with them. So, it's on account of me, they're still alive.
And how are things here? Do you get away much?
We ain't allowed to leave. So I've been here the whole time. I don't mind though. There's always something to pass the time. And we've got that wench.
That's all. I'd like to ask...
Ask away.
That's all.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap, Jim.
Can I ask you?
Ask away.
Tell me something about...
Why do you want to know? You want to spread...
I was just curious.
You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat. But if you must know...
Puerta?
Ah, you heard of me, have you? The scourge of...
And why are you hiding out here?
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us. Nobody bothers us here. Just as long as we...
Don't you leave the camp at...
What are you trying to say? That we're shitting us?
No. I was just wondering if you knew what's going on around these parts.
We come across hunters now and then, or pilgrims on the road. There are charcoal burners nearby. Sometimes they pass the time.
Fucking sick head. I'll try to learn more about it.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. Then there's Pekuna. He's a local fellow who brings stuff for us. He'd put up a nice necklace as his wager.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife. How sweet it is a robber's life.
Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding with them. When they're here, I just look out for them, bring them supplies and that.
And what do you do when they're not here?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well. And you don't have to risk your neck for it.
Can you tell me something about the camp here?
This place? It's been here as long as I can remember. I used to come here as a youngster to play with my mates. Anyway, one time I had to lie low for a bit, so I came here and ran into these gentlemen, who pay good coin when you bring them some wine and a bit of grub.
Why did you have to disappear?
Nothing terrible. Just that I was courting this one girl, only her old man and her brothers didn't take to me. Besides which, she was promised to some rich merchant. Once they had her married off, they forgot about me, though.
I'll leave you to... Another question.
What do you want?
I'll leave you... How did I do? Have I won?
Well now, Sir Alphonse, you took them all by storm. Here's the key to the prize.
Thank you kindly.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and booze.
I was told
Hey!
not to let you pass.
What do you want? You've no business here.
I was told not. I was told not to let you pass.
I just eat the slow food. Fuck.
What?
Can I ask?
I have nothing to do.
I'd like...
Ask away.
That's all. I'd like to...
Ask away.
You're lad...
I am.
Just curious.
You could put...
You must have...
If you like.
That's all.
drink no more today. What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
The chief doesn't want to see you.
You've no business here. Clear off.
Can't lie sure I leave.
Lost something here? What's that?
Lost something here.
Fucking sick man.
Can I
Ask away.
You're Mlad Doc?
I am.
Just curious.
You could.
Is that right?
Well, as. Aye, so.
And how are things?
We're.
That's all.
I only watch when it's raining.
You must be chasing women away with a stick.
You bet. They can smell it.
Can I...
Oh,
Who are you?
they call me Noggin.
Pleased to make your...
Likewise. Sir?
Why are you hiding out?
We're not hiding. We're just...
Well, couldn't you rest from your
Good scrap.
profession just as well in Sasau?
What's Sasau got that we don't have here?
Have you been out of the...
Why would I? We've got an out. Why would they? There's water here. Okay.
That's all I... Can I have a...
What do you want?
What's your story?
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local.
And what do you do when they're not...
Whatever's needed.
Can you...
This place, anyway.
Why did you have to dis...
Nothing.
I'll leave... Can I...
Ask away.
Tell me something.
Why do you want?
Huh?
You know what they say.
Berta?
Ah, yeah.
The worry...
I would have caught.
From what?
Things were getting.
Don't you...
What are you trying to say?
No.
We come across.
Whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate, and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making...
I was told I...
Aye.
Including...
True enough. Some.
Pure ain't easy.
I regret...
Wow. You want to play?
No hurry. Have you got...
Nothing out. Not that I need. Quite well. That also means a man might take a.
very well. Can you tell me...
What can I tell you? Although.
And what did he do before that?
What every land.
How did he...
That was. How many folk?
Amen. I want to play...
All right. You'll play.
So I joined up with this lot instead. You fucking sickhead. You're having me on. Nah, it's true. Well, I make candles for the month. You hear that, lads? We make candles for the month. So don't you So, what else is there to do here?
You're a fucking cheat. Sir, I challenge you to a duel.
I won't take any accusations from you. I accept.
Fucking hell.
You'll have to pay up, then you can go.
What's to be done?
I want to...
They felt you'll play...
I want to rob him. Fucking war. Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? Sober again. Fuck. I gotta piss.
I want to play Dod.
They fell. You'll play again.
You can go and see Sir Erhard.
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ upon you, Baron Bailevets. I'm honoured to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is mine, sir. We haven't had any interesting visitors here for a long time, and I'm keen to hear what news you bring. And then there's the matter of our trade.
Indeed, we certainly have much to discuss.
What else is there to do here?
Sir.
Good. And how was your journey, Sir Alphonse?
Long and somewhat fatiguing, truth be told.
Ah, would you rather put off our talks until later?
If you wouldn't mind, I would rather postpone our talks until later. The journey has left me somewhat, indispensed with.
Of course, I quite understand. Go and get some rest then. We'll meet later and thrash everything out properly.
I gotta piss.
I'm ready to begin with our negotiations, sir.
From what I've heard, you have some proposal for me that would involve departing from Vlashing?
Yes, essentially. We need to divert attention elsewhere. Closer to Prague.
Prague? But that's too far. And I don't know a single crossroads or hideout in those parts.
I beg your pardon, a slip of the tongue. I meant to say... to pilgrims.
Yes, why not? It's a reasonable journey and a rich town. And who are we to devote our attention to?
Merchant wagons.
Of course. How better to put the fear of God in the townsmen than to relieve them of their silver? Do you want us to conduct our business on any particular road?
The road to Prague.
That makes sense. Aye. And what's in it for us? If terrorizing folk is what you want, there might not be much profit in it.
I should think 12,000 groschen is a reasonable reward.
Very reasonable. We can certainly agree on that. And that's everything?
That's all. I trust it's a satisfactory offer.
That's all acceptable. I agree then. Now we've settled our business, you can go and rest. We'll talk later when you feel up to it.
Thank you, Sir Erhard.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is it? So hungry I could eat my coat. I'll take them off the first idiot that crosses our path.
I want to...
They fell. Then there's Pekuna. He's a local.
I'd sooner go barefoot than have to fight with these turd skins. Sick head. Can't drink no more today. Rivers of blood and a bloody flood. Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? I gotta have this. stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
I'd like to
ask you.
Tell me something.
Why do you...
Huh?
You know what they...
Squirter?
Ah, yeah.
Why are you...
I wouldn't call it...
From what?
Things were...
I'd like to... Tell me.
Why do you...
Huh?
You know what they...
Squirter?
Ah, yeah.
Why are you hiding out here?
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us. Nobody bothers us here. Just as long as we don't show our faces in Sasa.
I'd like to...
I have nothing...
Stay home.
Ask her... That's all. I'd like... Ask away. You're my daughter.
I am.
Just curious.
You could put it
You must have...
if you like.
That's all.
Huh?
How did I do?
Well now, Sir Alf.
Thank you kindly.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp.
Whoa!
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. Fucking sick. Fucking camp.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I have good news for you, Sir Anselm. I know who killed your friend. Who was it? It was Mladotta, one of the brigands.
How did you find out?
From the dice.
All right. I'll take care of it from here. And I owe you for helping me. Here, Henry, take this. I'm sorry I don't have more on me. But if you're ever in Prague, come and look me up and I'll see you're well taken care of.
It's been a pleasure, Sir Anselm. Godspeed. Yeah!
I'm at your service.
I'd like to make you an offer. Have you heard about...
Don't bother me now, young.
See you later. I'd like to make you an offer. Have you heard of...
Don't...
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'm looking into a few things here.
Looking into things? Meaning what?
I'm on the trail of a gang of counterfeiters.
Well, that's a serious business, but to answer your question, no. I don't work copper here.
Aha. What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair hand at everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Aha. I'd like to make you... Have you heard of...
Don't bother.
Take care.
God save you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, from the beginning. A good day to you. What do you need?
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
What can you tell me?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has the forge in the... And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Rabstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otto?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zack must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zack and Master Otto arguing about?
Zack had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otto's place for him. Except that Otto's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zack mostly. He badmouths Otto every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
That will be all.
Good luck to you.
God save. See you later. Good luck then. Bye.
Yeah.
Vegetables, fruit, apples, onions. Come get them. Good.
My humble greet.
Do you make anything?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zack.
What can you tell me about the...
Depends which ones you mean. In the town there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery there...
Tell me something about...
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zack?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down.
That will be all. Thank...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
By Mickelson the Master Armourer, am I right? They're forever trying to smear my good name. That's why they said it.
But they don't know I'm investigating anything.
Then they're making things up just for spite. Anything else? I still up.
Farewell. Copper. And quite a lot of it. So back to that.
What?
I see. Then it's a little odd that you have baskets full of raw copper in the shed round the back.
You've been in my barn? Best make a head start before I talk to the bailiff.
Your workshop's supplying a counterfeiting gang. I'm not going anywhere until you tell me the truth.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I want you to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rapstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armour for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armour of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armour, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite...
But what do I get out?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper, and I'll tell...
Do you really think that will work?
Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hot air, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country these days, there'll be no end of work for a good armourer.
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armour is light as an eggshell and hard as a rock.
How about if the armour for the bailiff mysteriously went missing?
Jesus Christ! Don't even talk about it. Although, if Otto doesn't agree to the duel...
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otto's reputation, not keeping it...
You're right. Do whatever you think fit then. But if the armour gets, locked...
Of course.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Master Armourer, I have a message for you from blacksmith Zack.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zack must have lost his mind entirely.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armour. Zack chose me to wear Vitus armour.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
Good. So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zack is paying you well.
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zack would take it.
No, you fight on Zack's side and lose.
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging are the height of honour, are they?
But what if Zack's right? You're not as young as you used to be, and Vitus has trained with renowned masters.
What? You're as impertinent as that bastard Zack and his whelp of a son. How dare you? I don't need help from the likes of you. You'll get such a battering even Brother Nicodemus from the monastery won't know which side of you is up. Now, clear off.
Not until you tell me where and when we should meet.
I don't know. Sort it out with the bailiff. He should come anyway, so I don't get the blame. May the Lord watch over you.
God save you.
God's sake.
Is there anything?
Soapy.
I'm here on behalf of blacksmith Zack.
Zack? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the Master Armourer. Well, you can tell Zack if he wastes another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his, I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zack came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so?
Oh, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was after.
Duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Don't worry, no one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otter's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fight. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure...
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff.
Very well. We'll have it up...
That's up to you.
It's pouring down outside. Such empty...
All right, Bailiff. I'll come about...
It's pouring down...
All right, Bailiff.
Good luck to you.
Yeah! Yeah.
Hey, we've met before, haven't we?
Come to think, yes, we have.
So, you know how it goes. The bet is 5 groschen. I'll give you a riddle, and if you guess right, you get double. If not, the groschen are mine. So, what do you say?
Who might you be, anyway?
Me? No one important. You can be sure of one thing, lad. I walk the world, collecting riddles, stories, and sometimes arm. I live from... but enough of my back.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Lend me your ear. A pilgrim on his journey meets 3 faiths. One is called truth and always speaks the truth. The second is called falsehood and always tells lies. The third is called wisdom. And the trouble is that the pilgrim does not know which is which. Therefore, he asks each one a question. He starts with the faith on the left and asks her, which one is standing in the middle? And the fate replies, truth. He asks the middle one, which one are you? And the fate responds, wisdom. He asks the last one, which one is standing in the middle? And the fate replies, falsehood. The question is, which fate is which? First, second, and third.
Truth, falsehood, wisdom.
You're wrong. The correct answer is wisdom, falsehood, truth. The fate in the middle cannot be truth. Truth must therefore be the fate on the right, and taking her at her word, falsehood, oh, don't you fret. Very few people can figure out my riddles.
Yeah. Ow!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I've got that necklace.
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task. I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot. Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole Secret Admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saint preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me.
God be with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I have that book.
Great work. Farewell. Farewell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender!
All right, enough!
It's you! You should have thought twice.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honored that a knight such as...
I've come about the...
We can announce it.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine show for the townsfolk. May the Lord watch you. Good citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zack, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armourer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds. And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out.
However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto Rabstein's champion will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter. I don't need some young pup to take my place.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone, and until first blood is shed. Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
Is that all you've got? Take that!
You kicked that old bastard's arse, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
You shouldn't speak so disrespectfully about Master Otter. He fought bravely.
No need to get worked up about it. You've got to savour the victory, haven't you? Anyway, come by the forge later for your reward.
All right?
God be with you. Good luck then.
God be with. Bye.
Good health to you, sir. I'll come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's worked wonders for my trade.
And will Otter sell you
I don't know, but the way things are looking...
I'm glad your trade is going well. Now, about our little deal.
Ah, that little matter. Right.
About that cop.
I told you...
I'll be on my way.
I can't wait.
So, out with it. How was it all arranged?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
God be with you. God be with you.
Good luck to you.
Good luck then. Greetings. Goodbye.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! Surrender! What the hell do you think? You should have thought. I match.
Let's
up. May the Lord watch you.
You kicked that.
You shouldn't.
No need to get. Anyway, all right? God be with you.
I'll come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's worked wonders for my trade.
And will Otter sell you his business?
I don't know. But the way things are looking now, his trade will soon be dead as a doornail anyway.
I'm glad your trade is going well. Now.
About that, I can't wait.
So?
What if there was a... I don't...
Anything else?
No.
Well, that'll do. I'd like to make you... Have you heard about Pribyslavitz?
Oh, aye. I heard something about that. What of it?
I'm bailiff there, and I'm rebuilding. We just finished building the armoursmith's workshop, and I need a skilled craftsman there.
Meaning me? You're a godsend. It's about time I handed over the trade to the youngster. Only I'm loath to put down the hammer as long as I've got the strength to wield it. The forge is my life. And this offer of yours, well, how could I say no? You'll take me then?
Well, I'm considering it. I have to say, though, I even had one armoursmith come all the way from Kuttenberg, and he...
You don't want to give the job to a stranger? I've got a bit of silver put aside for my old age. You can have it if you'll take me. Here you are.
Thank you. Glad to have you in my service.
Thank you, Master Bailiff. I'll go and take a look at this new forge of yours. That is mine, right? Good luck then.
Damn. God be with you.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Does the name Rapita ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Look, you little jester, I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on! What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapita?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapita's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me a dozen groschen. Damn it! Now what? Ah, well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
Hey. Ah. Damn.
No, pull back!
Yeah.
I'll be with you.
My friend, you're a trader. Help me out here. I'm after some quicksilver.
Well, I've been there several times myself and come back empty-handed. They fobbed me off 3 times.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such...
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I asked for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game?
Why not? Well, Master Paint.
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands. Don't you want to buy something?
There's always time for some dice. Let's see what you can do.
I'll be with you. I can't wait to see how you throw.
I'll have a beer.
Ale as usual.
Yeah.